Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is closing out the very first paycheck for December. I'm going to be doing it on pen and paper. I'm not sure when you'll see this video, so please make sure you click like though, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below how is December going for you and are you enjoying Vlogmas? Because again, I'm not sure when exactly I will have this video posted since I'm going to be doing a digital version of my paycheck budgets for December just to make things easier as we have a baby coming. So for the month of December, I did a complete reset. I did a pre-plan. I shared all of the steps of my budgeting process there. So hopefully you got to see what our goals are for the month and then how I, planned using my calendar. And so the first paycheck of December is December 1st, and we have 2 bills due that week, YMCA and Geico. Again, most of our bills do hit our credit card, so even if the due dates are here, they're going to be charged to the card, but I may not pay back those bills within that specific paycheck. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try my best to make sure we pay back all of the bills. We are going to pay all of the bills before the 22nd of the month. So we might be paying 2 bills this week and 1 bill next week, or 3 bills, depending on what income comes in. All right, so with all that being said, let's just take a look at the paycheck budget. I'm going to be using $732, I believe, this week because that's what came in. So let me just shift things around a little bit so we can see everything clearly. Okay, I was trying not to edit this video because so much going on, so much I really need to do. All right, so $700 is what we planned. Okay, so what we're using, $600 from W2, $22 from my Tasha Loves Life revenue, $50 from miscellaneous income, $20 from Ibotta, $4 from Rakuten. It was a Rakuten check I got. And then $40 or $30? $30 from, okay, so $732 is what we're working with, okay? And that's broken down as to what I paid myself, what came from my husband, and what we used from some miscellaneous money that came in that doesn't usually come in. Like I had a check from the state for some weird thing. I don't know what it's about, but it was legit and I deposited it. So with that being said, our tithe is $73. And that's the only giving that I'm doing this week. Emergency fund is still going to get $10 because that's what we planned. So we're gonna continue with that for now. And I hope I didn't do this wrong. I just want this to go well. You guys, if you haven't been here before, I really do enjoy walking through my budget and then sharing it with you because I feel like people need to see realistically how people navigate when they have lower budgets. And if it's helpful even just to one person and only that one person watches the video from start to finish, that is a good thing for me because that means if that person has children, family members, loved ones, friends that they can share their journey with, they might be blessing someone else and give them ideas on how they can manage their money a little bit better so they can invest more, save more, get out of debt faster. Like, it's about each one teach one. That's how I see it, and I hope that you find some value here. So Fidelity is the investment platform that I'm using right now because I'm trying to put as much money as we can into my Roth IRA and funds. These are short-term savings that we are putting money into each week. I think for now I'm going to do the same thing that I planned. $10 into transportation. Wellness will get $4. Renter's insurance will get $7 because it's due on the 21st of December. So we have to keep putting money in there to make sure we can cover the ETF that's going to come out. Clothing is going to get $5. Yeah, clothing is going to get $5. So this is 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 5 again is 26. So this should be $26 if I did that right. Mental math. I'm trying to keep my brain strong because I'm forgetting a lot of things these days. Mama brain. 26. Okay. So between long-term and short-term savings, we save $36. Investing, we're investing $37. Now cash, I actually pulled out $230 in cash because I had extra money from my Google AdSense pay, what I paid myself. So $198 is still going towards our 10K savings challenge. The piggy bank, I put $2, but then I think we'll have more than that. So I'll just put $2 here, and then I'll add mini challenges because I have a bunch of challenges that I'm doing, different smaller ones, and that will get the difference. So I'm just going to write $30 here, but I may just reallocate that. And if you want to see me do some cash stuffing and start my 10K challenge, then check me out on Tasha's Money and Stuff. Thank you. Other, I don't think we have other because not putting anything towards miscellaneous. I need to pay some money towards YMCA, and that's $60, but it's not 60. The actual bill for the month is budgeted at 94. So I'm going to have to tap into the cushion again. I think we are going to be over budget now that I'm thinking about it, because I had a couple expenses that I charged to my debit account because 2 of my sons are having picture day in the month of December, and I need to make sure I had to get money orders for them. They don't take cash. Well, they take cash, but I prefer to do something that's like I can track. They don't take credit cards, and they don't take personal checks. So I bought money orders for the boys. So that's like a miscellaneous or an other expense. And so I'm going to put picture day here. And for both, we spent $48 to get pictures for them. So that was not planned for. So that's also an expense. And this week, I need to make sure we pay the full amount back for YMCA. And we budgeted 94. It hasn't hit the card yet, but I'm just going to put the actual as $94. And then whatever the difference is, I'm going to put that into next month's bills. And again, it might be a little bit less than that. So that's that. $300 needs to go aside for January's rent. So that's $394. We are going to be over budget just because, I mean, that's what it is. We're going to be over budget. So let me take a look at what I did. I hope you can see because the sun has been going in and out here and I'm using more natural light, but I hope this is clear. If it's not, let me know, you guys, so I can make adjustments. Okay, $732 minus $73 for giving, $10 to the emergency fund, $37 to investing, $26 to short-term savings, $48 for picture day. We have $230 we took out in cash, and then we have $394 that were is allocated towards bills and expenses. So minus $394 means we're $86 over budget. So thank God we have that $1,000 cushion to eat some of these expenses. So we do not have a zero-based budget. We work with 732, and our actual is $818 for expenses. And so again, it's $86 under or over. Oops, this should be over budget by $86. Okay. 86. That doesn't look as nice, but the red indicates we're over budget. So that's where we are. But let's look at percentages quickly. Percentages of this giving was 10% because we used $732. Savings is the 26 plus the 10, which is $36, divided into 732, multiplied by 100, gives us 4.9%. And then investing was 37 divided into 732, multiplied by 100, which gives us 5%. Okay, I like it. It's not bad. We did say we were going to invest 5% and save 5% each week, so not too bad. All right, so here we are at the end, and I need to do an update on my expense tracker. So why did I keep like kind of zoning out a little bit and forgetting my words? I'm sorry. So let's do the money moves first, and then I'll go ahead and update the expense tracker. So the first thing I need to do is move $73 to our tithe and give account. Success. Tithe got her $73. Next, I'm going to move to Fidelity. We're going to transfer $37 to the IRA for investing. Okay, and success. We did send $37 to Fidelity for investing. We did pull out cash, so this is already in cash. I'm going to stuff in the next video after this one. And then bills and expenses, $94 is going to be paid to the credit card, but it's pending right now, so we're not moving it. Actually, it's going to stay in the checking account until the YMCA charge hits the credit card, and then we pay it off. $300 is going to move into our miscellaneous fund as a fourth or a fifth, really, because we have 5 paychecks in December of our rent for January. So let me move that now. And success, $300 sent over to miscellaneous for a fifth of our January rent. And then moving on to this side where we have our savings, emergency fund is going to get $10. I'm going to Zelle that from our operating account to my Ally savings. And most of our emergency fund is in Ally right now. Another portion is with our brick and mortar bank because we're getting a 5% APY in a CD. So we're keeping that there. Success. Emergency fund got $10. Every week on my IG, I post as a reel, and I put in my stories how much earned income or how much passive income, sorry, not earned income, passive income we earn, mostly from interest on CDs, interest on our high yield savings, and then a few from where we get dividends paid to us, or if we receive income from my Tasha Loves Life revenue. That's my website if you don't know. And then that cash rewards, cash rebates, all those sorts of things. There's a considered passive income because we already did the work up front, and now it's just like working for us. So if you want to kind of see that behind the scenes, how much we're actually earning on these different high yield savings accounts and different cash rewards and cash rebates and all of that, check me out on Instagram. Follow me over there. And then for short-term savings, transportation is going to get $10. Success. Transportation got her $10. $4 is going to wellness. Success. Wellness got her $4. Then renters insurance will get $7. Success. Renters insurance got $7. And then clothing will get $5. Success. Clothing got her $5. So all of our money moves have been made. Picture day, we already paid. I used my debit card for that. And what I like about Capital One, in case you are like looking for a safe online bank to use, Capital One 360 is its name. You open it online and you get a higher yield than you would if you went into a brick and mortar bank. I locked my debit card after this. I don't normally use my debit card because I just feel like credit card is safer as long as I'm, managing where we're spending from, what categories. But with a money order, you have to use cash or a debit card. So I use my debit card, and that's already taken out. So I locked it after, just in case, because there's some crazy people out there that like to steal your information. And with a debit card, if they use your debit card, Capital One will send you a notice. If you sign up for like text alerts and email alerts, anytime you spend money on the card, they will send you an email, a text message, or an alert through the app. So you have to verify, did you make this purchase? And you can say yes or no. And that's why I really like it. They're very safe. It's very secure. And I think they're just like one of the top tier places to park your money for a while. So That's just my spiel on that. Not sponsored, but they can sponsor me if they'd like to. So that's all the money moves. And I need to update my expense tracker so it can reflect everything that has happened just now, because I don't want to not know where our money is. So we started with $14.68 and 13 cents in this account. If you saw my little, quick intro, I think I put it in the intro. I had to update the expense tracker before starting making my money moves. And I'm just going to write paycheck number 1 here instead of filling out all the information, because it's going to save some space and save a little bit of time for me. So $73 was moved. $10 was moved. $26 in total was moved. The $230 that I took out is already reflected in the balance, so I don't have to add that up. $300 was moved, and $48 is already reflected in the balance as well, because I bought it to pay for the boys' picture day. $37 has not been moved yet, so I know I would normally write that in. I should write it in, yeah, because I did. It's pending. So $446 is what we actually moved from this balance. 446 minus 1468.13 is 1,022. So paycheck number 1, I'm just going to put transfer because we transferred most of that money, all of it really. And this is pay number 1. And that was a total of $446 that is moving or pending to move, which means our actual balance after everything clears the account is going to be $1,022.13. So even though we were over budget on the paycheck, we still have our cushion plus an extra $22 left over, which is nice. So what I'm going to do, just to zero out the ending, I'm going to take $2.13 and send that over to the zero out challenge. Since we're still in the year of 2023, we can add a little bit more to that, so I can send it to my IRA at the very end of the year. So we're going to initiate a transfer from this Capital One account to the zero out challenge of $2.13, which will leave us with 1,020. Not bad. Not too bad for me anyway. I think that's pretty decent. And I'll show you on the screen what the balance is so that you can keep up, because I think small amounts going to the zero out challenge each week or whenever we can, it makes a big difference over time. Even if it's just $100, $200. Some people use the last 4 digits, but hey, to each his own. Whatever you can do, it's good to save a little bit at a time because it adds up. So 213 to the zero out challenge and success. So that's it. I'm excited. I'm excited because we did some things today. We did not let a lesser income or a lower income, because I'm used to, before the last year and a half, 1,200, 1,300 paychecks. And that's okay. I know God is good and he's going to provide for us. So, but look at what we did. We disciplined ourselves to save that $1,000. That helped us a little bit because picture day was not something that I was planning on now. I thought picture day would be somewhere like, closer to springtime. But here we are. And now we have 2 children, 2 of our younger children. Because I don't know why they don't take photos in high school unless it's your senior pictures. So for them, I guess they're going to be taking pictures every year while they're in elementary school. So this is something I'll need to plan for ahead of time. So for next year. and getting ready for JL. So if you want, please make sure to check out TMS. I'm going to be cash stuffing over there. And very, very soon I'll have a cash binder for the baby girl. So we'll be putting more money in for her to get her started on her savings journey as well. And I'm so excited. So excited. So I hope that you enjoy the digital version of my closing out this budget. That will probably come out after this one. But if you again have any feedback for me, because I know my paycheck budget videos have been getting less views lately, like it's been significantly lower, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's the way I'm titling the videos, if it's maybe you feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, but it's not so much of repetitive as it is just being consistent with how your money flows. And we're making changes here and there. I've already made a couple of changes at the end of the year, throughout this year. But it's pretty much the same thing. I like to, save most of our money in the bank and invest it instead of pulling out cash, even though I do have a little cash that I'm working on, because it is encouraging. And I did have seen progress with saving in cash and then depositing the money in the bank. Since we don't have any more debt, except for, what we have on a credit card, it's not like we can't take care of it right away. But that's the only thing. We don't have personal loans or car loans or anything like that at this time. So it's mostly me saving and trying to get ahead of, certain regular expenses, so we're not robbing Peter to pay Paul anymore. So I don't know if that's boring you, but please let me know in the comments, so at least I can make these videos a little bit better, because I'm doing it the way it feels comfortable to me, but maybe I can step out a little bit of that comfort zone and try something different that would help you to just enjoy the videos a little bit better or get some inspiration. So that's it, and that's all. I appreciate you for listening to me rant and watching me close out my budget. Have a wonderful day. Continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.